thank you for our students, their parents. We really appreciate your participation because if you haven't you, we cannot succeed our goal. So I'm here to welcome Chicago graduate teams because within the journey of educating them, we suggest divide them into teams so that you can explore more creativity, more in the teams project, so that they can apply their knowledge in that team project. So we have 3 teams working on different unique projects, means that each team has their project. So we have one group that is working on Mama Care, and the second one worked on SafeNest, and the last group worked on the transport tech solution. I believe the students themselves are going to demonstrate more about the functionalities of that project. So let me welcome the first group to the panel. Mama Care group, you are almost welcome. The panel is waiting for you to see your presentation.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. 2 years ago, I had this girl who lived at my home, and she was pregnant. She was totally clueless of what she was going to do during her pregnancy period. The only luck that she had was because she lived with my mother, who was experienced. She was the one who taught her everything. If she needed to get vaccine, if she didn't have my mother there, she wouldn't know anything to do. She didn't even know when she was going to deliver. She entered the deliverance room when the baby was starting to come out. See the struggle? Good afternoon once again. My name is Beninya Vineza, and standing here today, I'll be presenting the project that we named Mama Care. You might be wondering, what is Mama Care and why is Mama Care? Before I dive into the project, let me give the floor to my team members so that they can introduce themselves.
Thank you. I'm Giselle Sanawe, and I'm a front-end developer. That's all.
Thank you. My name is Celine Mumararungu. I'm a front-end developer.
Thank you. I'm Onrina Kamunedwa, and I'm front-end developer.
Hello, I'm Albert Nikiza. I contribute on this project, Mama Care. I'm a back-end developer.
Thank you. My name is Hiroshka Keribrus, and I also worked on the Mama Care project, and I worked on the back-end side. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rene Promes Nganya. I'm the technical facilitator for the Chicken Code program. Mostly, I worked with everyone here. So for the skills that we are going to see, the project, I was the one who was reading this team that you see here. So again, I hope you are going to see what we are able to do in a very short time of 4 months that we spent here. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Good afternoon, sorry. My name is Mutano Sedorin. I'm also the part of this team that worked on this project on the front-end developer.
Okay, thank you. My name is Nempra Krero, and I worked as a full stack on this project. Yeah, hope you will enjoy. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, I've worked on this project as a front-end developer.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Robert Gibutsoa Kuzman, and I also worked on this project as a full stack developer. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Adia Ongunda, and I worked on this project on the part of front end.
and I worked as a front-end developer as well. Researchers have shown that pregnant women do not receive proper antenatal care while they're pregnant during that period. And this is due to the 3 delays, but today I will be focusing on 2 of them. The first is delay in decision to seek care, and that's because they don't know the importance of antenatal care. The second is delay in reaching care. That may be caused by the places they live in, which makes it far away or hard to reach to the health centers, or the transportation, which seems to be expensive. Antenatal care is what you might be wondering. This is the care that a mother gets when she is in her pregnancy period, so that she and the baby are raised well, and they make sure that the baby is delivered well, as the life of the mother is good. Focusing on the research which was done by RDH, this is Rwanda Demographic and Health Survey, it has shown that in 2011, the stunting rate was on 44%, and it gradually decreased to 37% in 2014 to 2015, which reduced to 33% to 2020, and the goal of our country and the government of Rwanda is to reduce this to 2024. And yes, I know what you're thinking next. Is this goal feasible? You're wondering if we came from 37 to 33 in 5 years, I think. You think that it's not possible to decrease to almost 20% in the next 4 years. That's why we're here. That's why we thought of this project. We designed this project to connect mothers and their doctors, those are the obstetricians, so that they can take care of their young ones. As I began with my story, I told you of the girl who didn't know anything about antenatal care. The only luck she had was because she has my mother. But there are a lot of girls out there, a lot of mothers out there who are clueless as she was, and they don't have anyone to help. But with this system that we have created, we can help the mothers and the young ones to get the care from the doctors, easing the transport, because they will be using their phones to receive messages, to receive the tips and what to do when they're in the pregnancy period. And we believe that if this project is deployed, we do not need it only in this country. We use it worldwide. We use it around the world in different countries so that mothers can receive good care. And in this part, let us dive right into the project demo.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon again. So I'm going to take you through the project, showing like its features. So as we have said, this is called Mama Care project, and it came as a solution, like it's a system to help the doctors to take care of the pregnant mothers and the mothers also who has given birth. So as you have seen, this is the landing page, like this is the homepage of our project, and this is the, like here we stated the people that we help, like those pregnant mothers, those children who are not yet born, and those who are born. And this is what we can help by providing appointments, by providing the message to many people, which is broadcasts and healthy tips. So we can tap at the login button. So this page is where the doctor will go in and log in. So if you don't have an account, you will first have to sign up by providing names and email address, the password of the doctor, and where he works. So by doing this, you sign up. So, yes. So this is the landing page of the, when the doctor has signed up or login, he will lead to this page. So we will first have to register, maybe if it's the patients who have come. So she have to provide the names and the mobile number, and also provide the national ID, which is the patient ID, and her healthy condition if she's pregnant or have given birth. And also you can also use date of arrival, like the time that she came, and where she lives by providing province. Yes, province, cell, by providing cell, district, and also you have to provide the partner's details, like provide information, like full name, mobile number, and you can also ask, are you pregnant? If it's yes, you will put the deletion, and if it's no, you will provide the baby's details. So when you submit, you will receive the information like that you have registered. So by doing that, we can also provide the appointment, like to the, if she can come back. So by providing the doctor's name and the description, if it's the checkup, or and also the phone number of the patient who we are giving the appointment, and also the appointment date. So by creating this, you will receive a message to the phone, like telling you that you have an appointment on this date. So by doing that, you can also go to the broadcast page. So this broadcast page, it's used to send message to many people. Like, yes, those who has registered with two months pregnancy, they will receive like the provided message, like the doctor want to give to the patients. So this is the message that the doctor will provide. Yes, maybe it can be telling them how to take care of themselves. Yeah, or any information that the doctor wants to provide to the large people, to the main people. So by sending the message, it will go to those people who have registered those mothers who has been registered with 2 months. So they are the ones who will receive that message. So after that, we can go to the healthcare page, where this page is like healthy. It will provide the messages, like which includes the healthy tips on how the mother can take care of their their babies or take care of themselves during their pregnancy. So. So yeah, you will. This is the provided, and it will. Okay, so you have seen that the healthy information have been saved. So the lastly, you can log out if it's a doctor and wants to log out and leave his account. He will log out and land to this page. So thank you. I can welcome my teammates to continue.
Thank you. As we saw, this project is not yet fully done. It's like a first version of it. We still need some hands and some contribution from different people, organizations, including RWANDA, and also you guys. So it requires a lot of, because what we saw here, it's like a part of a doctor. We also need some extra information to add in it so that we can also access the information that will help the mothers as well. So let me invite Benia to continue.
Mwongeye kwirirwa. Okay, ntabwo twakwirengagiza ko ururimi gakondo ari Ikinyarwanda. App yacu mbere yuko nongera gusubiramo neza mu minota mike cyane uko ikora, turavuga ibikoresho twakoresheje. Front end ni abantu baba bashinzwe kudesigninga uko ibintu bizaba bisa ku muntu wese wari we wese wabireba. Twakoresheje React.js and VS Code as code editor. Kuri backend twakoresheje Node.js, MongoDB kugira ngo tubike data, Insomnia and Postman, ndetse dukoresha na Twilio yo kugira ngo izo message zijye zoherezwa. Hanyuma muribuka inkuru natangiranye, ntago nifuza ko biriya byazaba ku wundi wari we wese, kandi nta nubwo igihugu kibyifuza. Kugira ngo tugabanye umubare w'abana bagwingira bakiri bato bijye kuri 19 mu gihe gito kingana kuriya, nuko dufasha leta y'u Rwanda kugira ngo ibyo bizagerweho. Ibyo kugira ngo bizagerweho harimo systeme nk'iyi ngiyi ya Mama K izafasha docteur kujya yohereza uwo mubyeyi atiriwe ajya kwa muganga. Ababyeyi arigiye nibagirwa ntamenye ko akeneye kujya kwisuzumisha, ariko iyo docteur amwandikiye akamwibutsa ati ejo ufite kuzajya kwisuzumisha, umubyeyi anabishyira mu mutwe akabyibuka. Iyo docteur amwandikiye akamubwira ati ugomba kunywa amazi, gukora siporo, ufite umwana w'imyaka 2, mugaburira ibi nibi, ugomba kubaho gutya, ibyo bituma umubyeyi amenya ya makuru atarafite. Ababyeyi bose ntago bazaba bafite mama wanjye, ariko dukoresheje buno buryo ababyeyi bose bazabona amakuru akenewe. Murakoze cyane.
Okay. Thank you so much, team. You can take a seat and welcome the second group. Yeah, Safeness group. You are almost welcome to the panel for the presentation. Hurry up, please. Okay, as we see, our students have more skills and much more effort. We can solve some problems around the world within the few months, because this project was worked on within 1 month. Okay, let us welcome the Safeness group.
Greetings, everyone. Okay, thank you. My name is Keynes Bizimana. I am one of this team which worked on Safeness app, which will be going to describe how it works, what different features is available. First of all, we just need to understand what is Safeness. SafeNest, it is just an application which comes to solve general problem. First of all, it is a project which was initiated on 30th May, being implemented by the trainees from Scan Code, as you can see. So here we just need to understand, first of all, in nowadays, we need to understand the historical background of digital saving. As you know, let us remember the case during COVID or during lockdown. It was really difficult to go to the physical bank. I still remember when you just need to go to the market or to the physical bank, you just need to send a text to the government so they can give you a confirmation to go out. So we just come here to create this application to solve that problem. For example, according to the World Bank, we have over 850 millions of mobile money accounts. This is the sign that we are the generation which is adopting digital saving. So we just need to understand why SafeNest. In order to understand this, are you tired of limitation of traditional saving? Going to the line, waiting others to give you the services, to give you the money? What if we take the physical bank, all services which is offered by physical bank and can be available just using your phones? What if we take those collaborative saving, which is known as in Kinyarwanda Ikimina? What if we use our phone to create Ikimina? It can be a good thing. Let us proceed. So that's why we have the key features of SafeNest. First of all, we just need to empower the financial saving by empowering people to save a certain amount of money, being oriented by the goal. First of all, according to psychologists, when you are doing something where you are oriented by goal, it will be easier for you to achieve something. For example, when you want to buy a car, then our application will tell you, in order to buy the car, you just need to save this amount per month so that you can achieve your goal easier. Another thing which is important, collaborative savings, as I said, which is known as in Kinyarwanda Ikimina. This is a common case in Rwanda. Farmers in our rural areas, friends, families, students, they use Ikimina. I think everyone here know what is Ikimina is, right? Twese tuzi Ikimina uburyo gikora n'uburyo abantu bakunda kugikoresha. Ariko turebe uburyo bisanzwe bikorwa. Kugira ufata amafaranga biragusaba ko ugenda ukareba umuyobozi w'Ikimina akagusinyira akagohereza cheque, ugasanga niba muri mu gace gatandukanye biri kukugora. So ibyo byose twabitekerejeho ku buryo iyi application yacu izafasha abantu bagakritika Ikimina, just uri muri bus waba ushaka kubikuza amafaranga yo ku Kimina, ugasendinga request ukabona amafaranga yawe. That's what I was describing in English, which is known as collaborative saving. Next. That's why our mission is to embrace the power of digital saving, to unlock new era of financial possibility through technology-driven innovation, in addition, harnessing the potential of digital solutions. Here I can allow to call my colleagues to talk about their names, what they did, so that we can proceed with the features. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Happy Gikundiro Ange Mali, and I contributed to this project as a front-end engineer. My colleagues may proceed.
Good afternoon. My name is Umbe Kain, and I work on this project as front-end designer. Thank you.
Hello once again. My name is Indizo Pacific. I contribute in this group as front-end.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Edin Zobarinda. I contributed on this project as a back-end engineer. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Rosine Mukanda Senga, and I contributed to this project as a front-end engineer. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm Nikuzwe Letitia. Also, I have worked as a front-end developer. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Benita Wituze, and I've contributed as a front-end developer. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Prosper Muyaneza. I'm a full-stack developer. I've been contributing on this project as a back-end engineer. Thanks.
Thank you. I'm Angelique Wimbawazi. Today I'm a passionate full-stack developer, and I contributed on this project as a back-end side. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Emeane Musabke. I'm a part of this team which worked on saving up, and I contributed as a front-end developer. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your great attention. In addition to that, Aris was our facilitator.
Thank you so much. I'm Aris Mtimana, a technical facilitator. I'm leading this team during this journey. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And as you can see, these are technologies which were used for technical people. We understand it quickly. For front end, we just use HTML, CSS, JavaScript as programming language. Of course, we use React, our framework. In addition to the backend, we use Node.js, MongoDB for storing our data, and we use Insomnia and Postman for testing our endpoint. So for now, we are going to see the features of this application, how it will work, and how to solve the problem. Thank you.
Good afternoon once again. As I'm going to proceed showing you our project, as you see, this is the landing page where people will start saving with us and how we work, and also by start saving, you create an account. Either we'll be choosing to save either individually or as a team. And also here we have the testimonials for the people who use our saving app. And also once you want to reach on us, you fill the form to give us different ideas. And also for a new user of SaveNest, you have to create an account. As you know in Leo world, that to use something, you have to create an account. And for us, because we have already created an account, for the sake of time, we are going to log in such that we start the journey of saving. And as you see, once you save, once you log in, we'll be directed on the form where you'll be seeing the different things. But for us, because this is a goal-oriented saving, we provided where people will be setting goals. As you know, you can't save without having a purpose. That's why we provided a place where you'll be specifying the thing you want to do from the money you saved, where we'll be feeling the thing you want to do, the duration, the amount it will take, and also the more details of that thing you want to do. And as you will be saving, it will be recorded, such that we'll be able to remember that you have something you will be doing after gaining the money you want, the money you saved. And also, as we told you, as you see, it have been recorded. As also we have said, we are helping people to be able to save. Once you save, as you see for us, because we have already started saving, that's why you see the amount have been incremented, but for the first person who is going to start saving, the balance is 0. And as you know, you can't start saving without having the source where the money you have is coming from. But for us, for now, because we don't have access to real banks, we have used a stimulated bank such that we be able to save. So as we save, the money will be deducted from that stimulated bank. As you see, the amount has been incremented. And also, as we told you, we will not be saving as an individual. Also, we'll be saving as a team. Let me welcome Keynes to proceed with the team.
Okay, thank you for your great attention. By trying to translate these functionalities in Kinyarwanda, first of all, ugomba kugaragaza intego iyo ufite. Tuvuge ko uvuze ko ushaka kugura inzu ifite agaciro ka $10,000,000. Application yacu izagufasha kukubwira ko amafaranga runaka ugomba kubitsa buri kwezi cyangwa se buri gihe runaka cyo washyizemo. Nyuma yaho ubwo urumva uzatangira kubika hari intego runaka ushaka kugeraho. Nubwo ubungubu hari features zo tudafite cyangwa se iby'ingenzi byo tugomba kuzongeramo muri version ya 2 ku buryo application yacu izabasha kukubwiraho rate y'amafaranga nk'amadolari ahanageze ku buryo ushobora kumenya ko intego yawe iri kugenda ihinduka. So for now we can proceed with another important features, as I said, collaborative saving, which is known as Ikimina in Kinyarwanda. First of all, suppose we are a family or student who want to create a collaborative saving or Ikimina group. First of all, you have to specify a name. Let's call it Shining Team. You specify the first member, you just put name and also the email of the first member. Of course, for the second team member, you specify the name and you specify the email, as well as for the third one, you specify the name and his email. Here, and also after specifying all details of the member, you will have to specify the initial amount. Initial amount, when I try to translate into Kinyarwanda, is umugabane shingiro. Nukuvuga buri muntu wese mbere yuko ajya mu kimina runaka hari amafaranga y'abasabwa gutanga kugira ajye muri icyo kimina. That is what's known as initial amount, and of course the wallet cyangwa se case y'ikimina, there is amount which will be available there. So we can create the team. As you can see, the team successfully created. So when you come here on all teams, you will see that we have the team which has already created. Bivuze ko ukoresheje telefone yawe wavuganye n'inshuti zawe uzibwira ko mugiye gukora ikimina mukahita mubikora bitabaye ngombwa ko mukoresha impapuro kwandika amadokima isaha n'isaha ashobora gutakara. So after creating these teams, we will have option whether you can join. Suppose it's a new member who wants to join this team, we click this button of join the team, and he will specify the name, the email, and the starting amount. For suppose I want to join with 2,000, I specify, or 3K, and then I click on join. After clicking join, I will join this team. As you can see here, there is a requirement. Means that no one can join the team 2 times. One, we have to join the team if he or she is not already available. Bivuze ko ntabwo bishoboka ko umuntu ashobora kwinjira mu kimina inshuro ebyiri. Yinjiramo rimwe ahubwo icyo ashobora gukora nuko ashobora kongera amafaranga nyuma. That was the case. So I can call my colleague to proceed with the next features of this application. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. In addition, also have provided for you, as you know, you can't save without knowing, like, I spend this, I earn this. That's why you have also provided a space where people will be adding, like, the things that they spend or the things that they earn. And this will help them to know, like, if I want to save this money, I'm going to save this according to what I earn and what I spend. As you see, you'll be feeling the thing you want, the thing you spend, and also the amount it takes you, and also if it is monthly or per day. And as you save, it will be recorded, and this will be helping you to know all the things that you are spending or earning, and this will be helping you to be able to save. Okay, let me welcome Kenneth to conclude.
Okay, thank you for your great attention once again. As you can see, after saving as a team, saving as individual, also this application will help you to track your financial transaction record by showing you what you earn and what you spend in order to be able to set the goal. Because as we said, it is goal-oriented saving, and we also help those community to do collaborative saving. So this is our work so far. It will all of them achieved due to dedicated facilitators, IGIRE RWANDA organization, which help us to achieve this output. And we really thank our parents or our brothers and sisters who has just motivated us to join this career of web development. So for now, we would like to say if there is any suggestion or comment would like to give us in order for the improvement of our project, we'll be great and happy to hear from you. So thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, team. You can go to sit. Yeah, I hope we are lucky because we have this great team of engineers. I think every problem you have, every challenge you have is going to be solved. So let me welcome the last group which worked on the tech, solution, transport. So welcome to the panel. Is waiting for you to present your project. You are most welcome. Please hurry up.
Okay, good afternoon. Ngiriwe. Okay. Okay, let me use English and I'll clarify later in Kinyarwanda. So before we begin, I want to ask you a question. Has anybody of us used public transport? Okay. Okay, gutega bisi bisanzwe. So now, in the recent census, we found that 3 in 5 people use public transport, and and 7 in 10 are not happy about the services that they're getting in the transportation system in Rwanda. Now, in the recent census that RWANDA did, they found that there are over 330 cases that range in 19 different sections. So these are the cases that the RWANDA found out in the census they did last year. Now let's take a scenario here. Imagine that you're waking up in the morning, you're in a rush hour, and now you get on the line, you have a very important appointment that you need to get to, and you end up being stuck in a line for a very long time. Now, that's not a very good thing. Now, let's say that for the purpose of this conversation, maybe that a bus does come. Now, there are very many people waiting for you. Waiting on the line. Now, when the bus comes, the driver will try to load all of you all at once. So they will overcrowd you. Now people will start stepping on you and everything, making you look dirty. Yet you have to look very presentable maybe in the meeting that you're going to do. So now just imagine even the attitude you're going to get. It's not very comforting. Now we came up with a solution which is called BusLink. Now BusLink, it is going to help us to minimize the long waiting. Like, it's going to help us minimize the long waiting that happen on the lines to get to the buses. It also help us to help the drivers to locate exactly where the people or the passengers are, because these passengers will have booked a seat in a certain bus to a certain route. So then these drivers will know the exact location of the passengers, so that they can know at this bus stop I will stop because there are people waiting for me. Now this project will also connect places. We'll provide real-time information on the current location of the buses. Now, this will help the passengers who are using the public transport system. It will help them to locate where the bus is at, and at the estimated time it will reach at a certain bus stop. So I think we all understand how convenient this is going to be. Now, also our project is also going to have an IoT technology implemented. Now, this IoT technology is going to help to authorize drivers. What do I mean by authorizing drivers? Now, some drivers are reckless when they are driving. Some drivers don't use the seatbelt, don't put on the seatbelts when they are driving. Now, this authorization mechanism will help to ensure that only drivers who have fulfilled certain requirements, like putting on a seatbelt, are only allowed to drive a car. And also this IoT technology is the one which will help us to track the buses. Now, before we begin, let me welcome my team to introduce themselves, so we can proceed.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Umutoni Gloria, and I'm a front-end developer.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Grace Munezero, and I contributed to the front-end side of the project.
Good afternoon. My name is Peter Soreste. I contribute as back-end developer on this project. Thank you.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nyeshrimans Alan Patrick. I contributed on this project as a back-end developer.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Imani Shimie Makile, and I also contributed on the front-end part of this project.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Marquise Mugwaneza, and I contribute on this project as a back-end engineer. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sandrine Mukiza. I contributed on this project as front-end developer.
Hello, my name is Fabiera Rouget. I also contributed to this project as a front-end developer.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kamsagwa Delphine. I contribution on this project as front-end developer.
By the names of Keza
Ndatinya Service, and my contribution to this project lies on the front end. Thank you.
Thank you. I, Elvis Mugisha, a full-stack developer. I contributed on this project on both front and back end. Thank you.
Greetings, everyone. I'm Richard Ishimne. I was the program lead and even a technical team lead of this good team. And I've also contributed to this project as hardware engineer. Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm Gatete Christian. I also worked on the back end of this project. Now, our project has two main systems. It has the software system and the hardware system. Now, the software system is the one which you're going to see the demo right now. And now, the back-end system, it uses Arduino. While this front-end, while this software system uses React for the front-end, and Node.js for the back-end, while using MongoDB for the database. Now, let's dive into the demo. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. As you see, this project, this is the default homepage where you can see like your next stop awaits. Here you can book your seat, and it mainly details on the bus schedules. And if you're new on the page, you can also see like where you are, the map, and the near bus stops near you. And when you click on the Gasabo routes, you can also see the routes of Gasabo and of Kicukiro and also of Nyarugenge. So when you go back on the homepage, you can see deeply of how you can book your seats and how it will benefit you using this website. So as this website, when you see it, you first think that it will only be used by the passengers, but it will also help the bus owners and the drivers to like enhance their experiments. So when it's your first time using this website, you will first sign up, and when you sign up, you first be like a passenger, and after signing up, the default role will be of a passenger, and you will log in so that you can book your seat at first. Yes, so after logging in, you will book your seat. And this is the page where you can see, like, you can book your seat as a passenger. And as for if you have like any question, or if you want your role to be changed to a driver or for an admin, you can fill in the form. You can like the names and the email and your number and the feedback you want, so that we can help you. And after sending the feedback, the admin will see that, and the admin is considered as the bus owner. So as an admin, you will log in so that you can see the dashboard where you can see the messages. You can see the messages and the dashboard where you can see like the driver's activities and all that will be going on. So this is the default page where you can see like the passengers on the bus and the buses that are working and the routes. And as we used previously, the contact page, here it will display like the message you sent us or the claim, so that we can help you efficiently. And if you are a driver, here it will display like all your. It will display everything about you, and if you're active or inactive. And here you can also, as a bus owner, you can see the active buses, their license plate, and their departure time and arrival time as they're working. And this page will help the admin, like if you're a passenger, you can contact the admin on the contact page, and here is where they will change your role as from the passenger to a driver. And when you click on the Save Changes, and when you go back on the driver, page, you'll be considered as a driver as you log in. So let me give the floor to Grace.
So thank you. As we previously seen that Angela was given a new role as a driver, and when she logs in, she'll be directed to the driver's dashboard. So on the driver dashboard, this is where the system will rate the performance of the driver. Here, as you can see, whenever a driver seatbelt is not on, the system will record it and will show the error there. And also when he harsh brakes, the system will also record it, and when there is an overspeeding as well, so that the admin will be able to monitor the behaviors of the driver and warn them, and in case they keep misbehaving, they will fire them, because the safety is the priority to us. And also on the booking, you can come on this page on book here and enter your credentials, where you are from and your destination, and the time for the departure. And also you can choose the seat according to the seat map and book your seat. And on the driver dashboard, again, the driver can, whenever the driver logs in, and on the driver's dashboard, he will be able to see the people who booked the seats. As you can see, when people from Kicukiro to Nyabugogo, he can click there and see that those are the people who booked seats. And whenever, in case of maybe an unfortunate circumstance, the bus gets stuck in the road with some issues, or the routes are closed, then the driver will cancel the booking so that the passenger will be notified and get a new link and book on another bus, but within the same agency. And for more, you can see About Us page. We have our mission, our vision, and our objective as we work with the citizen, and our work is effective and efficient as we save time and we ease transport. So this is what we offer, and working as is the best decision. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you. As they prepare the hardware part, so as I told you, our system also has the hardware component, and this hardware component will be implemented in the bus. So let me let my colleague continue with the demo of it.
Yeah, thank you, Angelo. As to have been said, we do have the software and the hardware part, because this hardware will help us to track. If it's tracking, we do have a GPS within this hardware helping us to track the bus. And even for authentication and authorization, only the driver, the owner of the bus, is going to drive this car. Here is how. At first, when you start this system, it will, before even accessing anything else, you have to tap in the correct card for the driver. I do have two cards here. The one is correct and the other one is wrong. Let me show you how. So, before starting the job, like in the morning, we've seen that we record the arrival time of the driver. He or she have to first tap the card for him to start the engine. If you can observe from this device, it has rejected this card, because this is not the driver card. But whenever I tap my card as a driver, automatically the system will send the data that this is the arrival time, this is my arrival time as a driver, and I'm even allowed to see people who have booked the seats in the road. I know you can't see this, that's why I would like to invite you all on our stand there after this presentation. But overall, this system is going to be connected with our software part. Ku bantu mutari kumva ururimi rw'icyongereza, iyi ni device twakoze kugira ngo ibashe guhura neza n'iyi website twakoze, aho ifitemo components cyangwa ibikoresho biyifasha kuvugana n'iyi systeme yacu. So umushoferi mbere na mbere yaje, mbere yo gucana imodoka, yo gushyiramo contact ngatangira akazi, abanza gukozaho ikarita ye ya nyayo yahawe. Reka turebe uko bigenda. Yego, ubu ngubu systeme ntago yamwemerera gucana imodoka adakojeje ikarita ya nyayo. Reka tubigerageze. Urabona ko agatara katse umutuku, bivuze ko ntago yacana imodoka. Even niyo atambaye umukandara ntago yacana imodoka. Turabizi impanuka nyinshi ziterwa no kutambara umukandara. So mu gihe akeneye gutangira akazi agomba kuzana ikarita ye ya nyayo yahawe kugira ngo twe kuri systeme yacu. Can you go back on the driver dashboard? Ndakeka twayibonye. We've seen this that we've been recording the driver performance, whether he or she has the seatbelt on. Go on the driver dashboard. As you can see, the seatbelt alert, hash brake alert, they are all recorded or they are all delivered by this system in the car. Igihe ashatse gutangira imodoka atambaye umukandara bihita biba notified kuri system yacu tukamwoherereza message. Mu gihe atwara imodoka nabi, murabizi murabimenyereye abantu batega bisi agafata feri asa nk'utunguye abantu, ukuntu abantu bari muri bisi bigenda, that's what we call hash braking. Our system is able to record that, tugatanga notification kuri nyiri modoka, kenshi na kenshi biranayangiza. The overspeeding alert, we do have accelerometer within this system recording all of this. So thank you all, that's all for the hardware system.
Okay, thank you. Concluding, ikambasha kubisura mu byose mu Kinyarwanda. Ino projet yacu, okay, nabaje niba hari abagenda na bisi imbere mwese abenshi muvuga ko mugenda nazo. Okay, abagenda na bisi ikibazo cy'imirongo minini twese twarakibonye. Okay, natwe abigaga hariya harabazaga bakerewe kubera babuze bisi cyangwa bagataha kare cyangwa bakaba mu ishuri batinze ko babuze bisi. So nga ibaze uri umuntu ugiye ku kazi ufite ibintu ugiye gukora cyangwa uri umunyeshuri ugiye ku ishuri, the bus is the problem. Hari imirongo myinshi kandi ikindi ntabwo ubuze igihe bisi irazira buri kanya uvuga ngo reka ndageze iminota 5 kanageze iminota 5 yenderaza ugasanga birangiye utegereje hafi saa yose. So twasanze average time y'umuntu waitinga ku munsi umuntu umwe nyine kuri average muri rusange ategereza iminota 30. Ngaho ibaze urugendo niba ko ngiye ntuye Nyamirambo nko kuva mu mujyi w'Inyamirambo iminota 20. Ngaho ibaze niba ntegereje iminota 40 ku rugero urantwaye iminota 20 ngiye n'amaguru nshobora no kwagera iminota 30. Ariko ko mpora mvuga ngo nyuma y'iminota 5 yenda bisi raza bikarangira yigere kirekire. So ino project baberetse ino device izagifasha niba iri mu modoka izagitrackinga imenye aho bisi igeze. So niba ufite system muri telefone yawe uzagifungura umenye ngo bisi igeza yenda iragira kuri arete runaka mu minota 15 cyangwa 20 bitewe n'ukuntu imihanda iri kugenda imeze. So nawe uzajya ubasha kubukinga tike uvuge ngo okay basi niba yageze anga ubu nanjye ndaba nahageze reka mbashe kubukinga tike kuko ndaba nahageze. So numara kubukinga tike umushoferi azahita bibona nabibona ubu naba ari no gushyiramo abantu akiri muri gare yenda azashyiramo abantu bake avuga ngo imbere hari abantu ndaza kongeramo. One of the reasons impamvu nyinshi abashoferi bapakira bisi bakova crowding nyine hakazamo akavuyo nuko ntago baba bafite nyine icyizere ko nibagera hagati mu nzira barasha kubona abandi bagenzi. So with our system baraza umuntu naba yakoze booking y'itike umushoferi azajya yibona avuge ngo okay ubwo imbere hari abandi bantu reka nshyiramo abantu bake. So that's what our project now. So ndakeka ibyo nyine izafasha abantu bose twabyumvise kuba drivers izajya bafasha gukurikiza amategeko neza ko ntago wabura umushoferi ngo uyicane utabashe kwambara umusentire kandi nyine okay hari n'ibintu byo kuhash break ko akundi bafunga feri nyine kwa nyine bya murabizi. Okay nabyo nyine ntago bizajya bibasha umuntu unubikora system izajya bimenya ibashe ku reporting hari amwe yibonye kuri driver dashboard. Nyine umuntu nunagenda nabi umuntu akakuripotinga tuzajya tubona muri system nitubibona tuzajya tubasha nyine niba ari ikintu wakoze tuzajya tubasha kubiripotinga abishinzwe babashe guhana niba bishoboka. So if this project is implemented our potential partners may be rural kuko rural niyo in charge of transport, so it will be likely ko partnering nabo maybe AC group kuko is in charge of tikekari yasindi isoko kubingi bijya tap and go nayo twakoresha in their cards during the implementation of this project. Also one of our partners will be maybe the city of Kigali. So twabonye ko nyine na government ishobora kudusupportinga ko twabonye ko death nyine okay nka recent report police yatanze igaragaza death ziba twasanze 7% y'imfu ziba ziterwa na road accident n'impanuka zo mu muhanda. So iyi project bayikuba implemented dushobora kuzigabanya ku rugero rugaragara kuko ntabwo abashoferi babasha kugira bya bindi bigira nyine turabizi. So okay, well, I thank you all. This was our presentation and our project. Thank you.
Oh, yes, yes. Yeah, this is the outcome through these 16 weeks or 4 months. Yeah, I think SCAN-Code is not only one who is excited for this outcome. I think all of us, parents, guests, we are very excited. So if you have new ideas according to your challenge, please call us. We have the great team, we can manipulate it. So thank you so much for the presentation. During the networking part, we will be there on stand. If you have any question, any comment, according to the project, we will be there. You can reach out to the teams. Thank you.
So thank you so much, the graduates, for the amazing presentations. We are truly amazed. We are even wondering how you did this within a short time, but we know your great brains, and SCAN-Code really empowered you. So we thank you for the amazing work done, and keep doing it. Don't stop from here. Yeah, keep doing it. Look for platforms to improve, and I'm sure you'll even do greater. So we even thank the parents, we thank SCAN-Code, because without you, this would not have happened. So we are truly grateful. So before we continue, let's have a short remark from the CEO of IGIRE RWANDA organization. Yeah, he has something to tell us, and then we'll proceed.
Murakoze cyane. Hari umubyeyi umwe twaniriye ambwira ko ibintu ngo abana bize mutari kubyumva neza, nkaba nifuje ko twabanza tukafata iminota mikeya tukabivuga mu rurimi twumva twese, kugira ngo iz'amahanga nyine zirakomeza ariko ntidukomeze gutakara. Nitwa Jean Jacques Iradukunda, nkaba ndi umuyobozi wa IGIRE Rwanda, ariyo ikora umushinga witwa SCAN-Code. SCAN-Code ndetse na Tech Code ni ikigo cyigisha ikoranabuhanga rihanitse. Ikoranabuhanga buriya no gukoresha mobile money ni ikoranabuhanga, gukoresha irembo ni ikoranabuhanga, ariko twe abana banyu tubigisha gukoresha ikoranabuhanga bakanarema irishyashya. Ibyo mwagiye mubona mpereye ku ikoranabuhanga rya mbere bakoze ryitwa Mama Care. Mama Care ni izina ry'ikoranabuhanga bakoze. Icyo rikora ni ugufasha kugira ngo ababyeyi bagire amakuru bakeneye kugira ngo babungabunge ubuzima bw'abana babo. Hari abana bamwe bagira ibibazo by'imirire mibi, atari uko habuze ibiryo cyangwa atari uko hari ibindi bibazo, ahubwo ari uko badafite amakuru. Mubona ababyeyi bafata abana bakabaha mayoneze n'ibindi bintu bigatuma bagira imirire mibi cyangwa se ibindi bibazo by'ubuzima. Iyi koranabuhanga rero icyo rigamije ni ukugira ngo muzi ko ubuzima bw'umwana butangira agisamwa, muzi iminsi 1000, murayizi. So ikoranabuhanga rero icyo rimaze ni ukugira ngo umubyeyi akimara kumenya ko yasamye rijya rimuha amakuru akeneye kugira ngo amenye uko akurikirana umwana we. Niba afite inda y'ukwezi kumwe, abone message imubwira ufite inda y'ukwezi kumwe, uzajye kwipimisha ku kigo nderabuzima kuwa kangahe cyangwa se nyuma y'igihe runaka, ku buryo abasha gukurikirana ubuzima bw'umwana we akimutwite ndetse no kugera amubyaye. Ni ikoranabuhanga rero ryiza rizafasha kugira ngo dukomeze twirinde ko hari abana bagira ibibazo by'ubuzima cyangwa se n'ibindi ibyo ari byo byose bitewe no kutagira amakuru cyangwa se n'ibindi bibazo bishobora kwirindwa. Abayikoze mushaka mwantiza ibiganza tukabakomera mu mashyi. Irya kabiri ryitwa SaveNet, rishishikariza abantu kwizigamira ariko bakizigamira bafite intego. Akenshi kwizigamira bitunanira kubera ko hari igihe nyine uba uri kwizigamira yaba amaze kuba 15 ugahita uhura n'ikanzu nziza ya makeya ugahita uyigura, ariko iri koranabuhanga icyo rije kutumarira ni ukugira ngo ridufashe kumva ese ko nshaka kugura inzu ya miliyoni 5 naba nsabwa kwizigamira amafaranga angahe mu kwezi kugira ngo inzu nzayigure. Noneho rikagufasha no kumenya ni mu gihe runaka, ku buryo nk'uko babitubwiye uzajya ubasha kwinjiramo urebe kugira ngo inzu yanjye ya miliyoni 5 mu myaka 2 nkeneye amafaranga aya n'aya, ku buryo bitewe n'igihe uzaba waratangiriye uzabibona aho ugeze, noneho bikagutera nyine umuhate wo gukomeza kugerageza kwizigama ukongeramo n'andi mafaranga kugira ngo uzagere ku ntego yawe. Mwabonye ko hari n'uburyo bwo kugenzura uko dukoresha amafaranga. Ngiye kubaha umukoro mutoya, buri muntu ambariza uwo begeranye kuri mobile money ye hamaze gucaho amafaranga angahe uyu mwaka guhera mu kwa mbere. Murabizi se? Kuri mobile money yawe hamaze gucaho amafaranga angahe? Umaze gukoresha angahe? Wayakoresheje iki? Birumvikana? Noneho nayaje mu ntoki cyangwa kuri banki nangahe yagiye he, yakoze iki? Hari igihe twintego zo gushaka kuba abakire cyangwa se gutera imbere, ariko mu mbarire kubivuga gutya biragoranye ko wakira utazi aho amafaranga yawe ajya. Biragoranye. Ni byiza ko niba ubonye 5 niba uyakoresheje wakabaye wicara nimugoroba mbere y'uko uryama ukareba uyu munsi 5 yaje, nayaguze isukari, andi nyagura umuceri, nsigaje 1000. Ayo makuru ukaba uyazi. Naho nyine niba utazi amafaranga yawe ahantu ajya, hari ibintu bajya babeshyera ngo ni inyatsi, simbizi. Inyatsi murabizi. Inyatsi akenshi ni uko tutatuzi uko twakoresheje amafaranga, wareba ukayabura kandi wari uyafite ukabeshyira inyatsi, ariko ari uko wayakoresheje mu buryo utazi. Bafite uburyo koranabuhanga naryo rizajya ridufasha kugenzura uko amafaranga yacu yinjiye nuko twayakoresheje kugira ngo finance zacu uko amafaranga yacu tuyakoresha tube tubifiteho ububasha, kuko usanga nyine utazi aho yagiye ugasanga ni ikibazo. Rero ni iryo koranabuhanga bakoze kandi ntekereza ko rizatugirira akamaro twese, rikatwigisha kwizigamira, ariko nanone rikadufasha gucunga amafaranga yacu. Nubwo yaba 5 iyo utabasha kuyacunga ntabwo wabasha gucunga miliyoni. Nongereho mu ntizi ibiganza nabo tubakomera amashyi kandi barakoze. Hanyuma ikoranabuhanga rya nyuma ni iryo kudufasha mu ikoranabuhanga nako mu bwikorezi rusange. Twese dutega bisi nk'abantu nka Nyabugogo saa 12 kugera saa 3, hari umuntu umara amasaha 3 bisi yayibuze bitewe n'aho ari kujya. Hari ikibazo giterwa wenda n'imodoka nkeya cyangwa se n'amasaha yo kugenda, ariko uko ngira ngo mwumvishe mu mushyikirano mu kwa 3 ngira ngo leta yavuze ko hari gahunda yo kongera amabisi kugira ngo icyo kuvuga ko ari nkeya kiveho, sibyo? Ariko noneho n'izo nkeya ni byiza ko tugira ikoranabuhanga ryo gukurikirana tukamenya ese niba mvuye mu rugo ngiye gutega bisi ni gute nabasha kumenya aho igeze kugira ngo mve mu rugo ngeraho ntegera bisi sinageze iminota 20, ukaba ubasha kureba nimba hano mu rugo nkagera ku cyapa cya bisi ndasanga ihageze, ukagura itike mbere ukahagera bisi igutwara nta kwirirwa utegereza cyangwa se utakaza umwanya mwinshi utakara hariya, tukawukoresha ibindi bintu kandi bikatugirira akamaro. Ni byiza rero ko dukoresha ikoranabuhanga ku buryo butandukanye. Ni byiza ko dukoresha ikoranabuhanga ku buryo butandukanye rikadufasha mu ngendo zacu, tukamenya igihe bisi iri buzire, ukamenya ko wabukinze umwanya wishyuye umwanya wawe mbere ku buryo utari bukererwe. Wanabona iri bugukerereze ukaba watekereza ikindi wakora kugira ngo utaza gutakaza umwanya wawe. Kugira ngo nabyo birumvikana, nkaba nongera kubasaba ko munize ibiganza nabo tukabakomera amashyi. Sesa icyanyuma rero amakoranabuhanga uko ari 3 twayavuze. Hari umuntu w'inshuti yacu ushyitse aha, inshuti yacu ishyitse hano, nagira ngo nawe mumukomere amashyi mumwakira. Ni inshuti yacu cyane kandi ni umuntu wacu kandi ni umuntu w'igihugu cyacu, twishimiye kumwakira. Rero ndagira ngo ntabwo twari twabitekerejeho neza, ariko muri gahunda dufite hari umunyeshuri ugiye kuvuga ahagarariye bagenzi be, ariko ntabwo ari byiza ko dukomeza hatagize umubyeyi uhagararira abandi. Ntawe twateguje, ariko ababyeyi bari hano ibyishimo bafite ntabwo habura ugira icyo avuga, hanyuma tugakomeza. Rwose uwiteguye yaza tukamuha akanya, aba bana nabo akabahesha n'umugisha kugira ngo ibyo bize bibagirire akamaro, hanyuma tugahita dukomeza.
Mwiriwe, nagira mbanze nshimire cyane abanyeshuri, mubanze mwiha amashyi. Bibaye ngombwa mwari kwiyongera kuko mwakoze neza. Ibyo mwakoze twebwe nk'ababyeyi banyu turabishimye cyane. Turabashimiye rero bana bacu. Jewe mpagarariye ababyeyi hano, mpagurutse bumva bavuze haguruka umubyeyi umwe, ndi mu majwi y'ababyeyi banyu mwese uko mubabona hano. Rero bana, uko mwatanguye tukaba tubona izi proje zanyu mwatugaragarije hano, biragaragaza ko iyo mubyutse mugenda mutagenda mutazi iyo muja. Biragaragara ko mwagiye muzi iyo mugiye. Twe nk'ababyeyi natwe dusigaye harya mu rugo cyangwa tugiye mu kazi, akenshi tuba dusigara tubasabira imigisha. Umugisha wa mbere rero tubasabiye ni uko izi proje zanyu twabonye 3 mwashize hano zizobahira, ikaba proje nziza izobafasha, igafasha n'imiryango yanyu. Nyakubahwa, muduhaye ijambo, mwarakoze kutwakirira abana. Niba ahubwo hari n'ibindi mushobora kurenza kuri ibyo, muratubwira mu gihe tugifise agatege. Turi kumwe namwe, twifatanije namwe mu rugendo rwose muzoba muri ko murajamo, turi kumwe. nkaba rero ndabashimiye bana bacu rero nubwo nabashimiye cyane igihambaye ntabwo ari twebwe ko ababyeyi banyu igihambaye n'Imana no kwishyira imbere y'Imana mukamenya ko icyo mugiye gukora cyose mugomba kugikora ari uko mubanje kubaza Imana kuko niyitanga byose. Murakoze.
Murakoze, ndakeka ko ari kwicara. Yavuze mu Kinyarwanda ko abantu batumva Ikinyarwanda, sibyo ra? Reka nkore summary ibyo yavuze maybe. A person who is representing the parents, he said in summary few things. First thing is that now they can be able to organize where their kids were, right? And also, he's very happy on what they have been doing for these past 4 months, and he can't imagine what they did just in this short of period of time. He also wished them blessing and good luck as they are going to go outside and implement those projects, as well as implement the knowledge and the skills they got at Chican Code. Then lastly, he's saying thank you to the partners, IGIRE organization, who were able to support them, supporting their kids to have this knowledge. So I think that's the summary of what the parents said. Thank you.
So thank you so much for that brief summary. Yeah, and thank you, dear parent, for representing the rest of the parents, to thank the students, really, the graduates, for doing an amazing job. We are truly grateful. So, you know, we can't leave this place because our major guests today are the graduates. We can't leave this place before they say something, and one of them is going to represent all of them to give us remarks on behalf of the graduates. So, Doreen, you're welcome to give the remarks on behalf of the graduates today. Let's clap for her as she comes forward.
Hello everyone. You should be wearing a smile. It's a big day. And you really look so beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, esteemed teachers, and my fellow graduates, good evening. Today I stand before you with an enormous smile on my face as a proud graduate of Chican Code program. It is a moment filled with joy, gratitude, and a little bit of relief that I survived all those late-night coding sessions. We all know that. My name is Mutona Sedorin. I have the honor of representing the amazing cohort of front-end web development who have completed this remarkable journey. Before I proceed, I want to express my heartfelt appreciation to IGIRE RWANDA for providing us with this life-changing opportunity. I would like to take a moment to extend a warm welcome to all fantastic guests present here today. Your presence adds an extra sparkle to this celebration. We are deeply grateful for you, for your support, encouragement through this program. Your belief in our abilities has been a driving force, pushing us to reach new heights. And let's be honest, without your cheers and applause, some of us might have given up after the first syntax error. You feel me, right? To our esteemed guests of honor, thank you for gracing us with your presence on this memorable day. Your wisdom, guidance, has been instrumental in shaping our educational journey. Your dedication to empowering young minds like ours have made a significant impact in our lives. Your inspiring speeches have motivated us to overcome the most frustrating coding bugs, like exclusive missing semicolon. We are forever grateful for your mentorship and invaluable lessons you imparted upon us. I would also like to express our sincerest gratitude to the organizers of the incredible staff of IGIRE Rwanda. You who have been our guiding lights throughout this program, like the debugger that magically fixes our code. Your tireless efforts, unwavering commitment that have created an environment where we felt supported, encouraged, and occasionally bribed with a bottle of water to keep coding. You remember that? Throughout your guidance, we have a lot acquired technical skills, but also developed the resilience and determination needed to excel in the ever-evolving world of technology. Now let's take a moment to reflect on the unforgettable moments we shared during this journey. Remember that time when we were learning CSS and we spent hours trying to fix that stubborn div. It felt like never-ending battle, but when we finally conquered it, the victory dance was epic. Or how about the time where we accidentally deleted our entire code and thought the world was going to end? Thank goodness for the version control and that one classmate who had a backup copy. We had our fair share of challenges, triumphs, and through it all, we've grown not just as developers, but also as a tight-knit community. As we stand here today on the threshold of our future, let us not forget the support we have received from the Rwandan government. They have nurtured and cared for us, providing invaluable opportunities for us to sharpen our skills and explore the diverse paths. We are grateful for their commitment, empowering young men and women for creating an environment where dreams can flourish. We are determined to give back to our communities by making a difference in tech industry, one funny big fixing story at a time. To wrap it up, today marks a significant milestone in our lives. We extend our deepest gratitude to IGIRE Rwanda, the organizers, the staff, and the Rwandan government, and all supporters for their unwavering beliefs in us. We are immensely proud of what we achieved, from conquering those coding challenges to becoming a formidable force in the tech world. As we embark on the next chapter of our lives, let's carry with us the memories of laughter, late-night coding marathons, and the friendship that will last forever. Thank you for all being part of this unforgettable day, and congratulations to my fellow graduates. May our future be filled with successful deployments, bug-free code, and a good sense of humor that tackle any challenge that comes our way. Have a wonderful day.
arakoze umunyeshuri uhagarariye abandi. Nk'uko twabigenje kare n'ubundi harimo ababyeyi hano batumva ikinyarwanda, icyongereza. Mu ncamake agerageje kuvuga urugendo baciyemo mu gihe cy'amezi 4 bamaze biga rino koranabuhanga. Akomeje kandi kugushimira ababigizemo uruhare, haba mwebwe ababyeyi, haba abaterankunga, haba ubuyobozi bwa IGIRE. Ikindi kandi agerageje kwerekana ko bize, bumva ko bafite icyizere ko ubumenyi bize bufatika kandi bagiye gukoresha ibishoboka byose bakabubyaza umusaruro. Urebye mu ncamake amagambo ye yaganishaga aho ngaho.
Okay, thank you all so far for your still following up. We are grateful, and as you heard, we even have partners that have been part of this cause to make the cohort successful, to even employ students, to connect them to work opportunities, to internship opportunities, and one of them is Umurava Work. We have the CEO here. He's a great man. He's going to give us short remarks, and then we'll proceed to the other partners as they also give us a word about their work. Yeah, you're welcome, the CEO of Umurava Work. Yeah, you can give him a hand of applause as he's coming.
Okay, so thank you. So I work for the company, I'm not the CEO. So thanks for having me. Thanks, Jean-Jacques, for inviting us. And I think regarding to what probably they requested me to talk about, it's just simple. The opportunities which are available in the tech space, which I think most of them, if they decide to start really venturing into software development, and also other areas which are related to it around also data, they tend really to be aware even to the reason why they are probably joining this space. But to simply talk about it from our experience, and even looking at the project they presented from healthcare, finance, as well as also logistics and transport. So what happens most of the times, it's simple. And the first step to find opportunities is from what they have done. Most of the times, there is a high chance, if maybe you Google, we have now probably 4 to 5 companies which are trying to build more of the really informal financial services infrastructure. From even what you talked about, like Kimena, we know Save, we know U+, we also know there is also another company which I don't maybe recall the name. What happens most of the times, when you are ready to these companies and you say, hi guys, by the way, during She Can Code program, we worked on the product, which is into building the micro-saving app. I'm looking for the internship opportunity. So most of the times, when you show them those interests, they pick you immediately because, first of all, you understand what they are working on, and even you get an experience from some of the features you have been building, maybe from digital wallets, savings, and even looking at the ways on how even they can be tracking the expenses. First, it's to make sure that, of course, you get that portfolio. And you know, to be realistic from job market, you know this space of software development mainly, it's really project-based work. And of course, Porret is here from Irembo. For Irembo, government institutions, big companies like a Bank of Kigali, most of the times they have this opportunity to make sure that they really hire interns. To go, of course, they get those in-house experiences so that they can hire you in the future, or you just build that same of experience, maybe, which will help you to land maybe to job opportunities in a different context to where the opportunities are now. As I recall, this is the project-based thing. If you join an IT-based company, if you join the software development company, if you join these startups which are building products, most of the times they are really looking for the experience. No matter talking about, you know, I'm 18 years old, or maybe probably 19 years old, I'm only maybe passed through one program. The good thing with software development, the experience is different from what these people from accounting perspective are asking. The experience or portfolio is from maybe your personal portfolio, maybe the personal website that you have worked on. And then most of the times, it's crucial. If you are probably not currently having a certain simple portfolio, my advice is simple, is to start really looking at a certain problem, either like even what you have maybe even talked about, and then you start doing something. Because at the end of the day, if you run to any company, that's what they are going to ask. Show me what you have done before. And then if you can demonstrate that, it's easier. Second is now really being friendly to doing these technical projects, especially the assessments, which most of these companies are working on. You know, most of the times when the companies are probably going to try to decide that you are a good talent to them, They are looking at how faster, maybe if you applied to a job, they are looking how faster maybe you are even replying to their next phase maybe of the interview, technical test. Then most of the times when you are quickly in terms of communicating, they are just tracking that throughout the journey. So, and then at the end of the day, if you are maybe 5 guys who understand maybe Nest, GS, but maybe there is someone who was good in communication during the entire process. Most of the times when they come and probably to count on the technical skills, you are at the same level. We are coming now to culture, personal preferences, and etc. So that's something most of the times, most of these companies, even from our perspective, the technical projects are just on the table. You just have to work on a certain project to make sure that people really look at maybe to your level of expertise so that they really know where to support you from. You should be friendly to working on some of those projects. And I think as a feedback, I think we have been getting some of the guys from Shikan Code, and even the team will have one ready, and even she's doing well. But I remember we gave the test to more than 6, but I think 2 of them completed the test. Although maybe you can't even understand, you can probably do your best and say, this is probably where my level probably is surrounding around, maybe so that people can know where to start from. Another maybe important point is that, of course, you know there are events in Kigali around, there are many events in startups where I belong, but also there are many events related to software development groups. And most of the times you just have to make sure that you join those events because you never know. Most of these senior developers, mid-level developers in the companies, that's why you will probably get to interact from, and then it might be the source to the opportunity. So lastly, from our core perspective, now moving from other companies, you know already our main job is to make sure that we bullied the workforce and we supply the workforce to companies and organizations. That's our core work, and that's really why even probably I'm here. But most of the times, with these companies, what they are looking for, and most of the times when you are building these related companies which you want to build a trust with big companies and organizations, we are out of bias. At the end of the day, I know we are here, there is another program which is called the GYM from Germany. They are also graduating today. Most of the times when we are to place the talents to companies and organizations, most of the times, if it is not the project we are owning, the last decision is being taken by those companies which are probably hiring from us. And then what happens is that, what means is simple. There might be the transparency in skills acquisitions and even in skills implementation. It always make sure that you stand out of the cloud. And maybe to finally conclude, we didn't mention that we need these types of the talents, maybe from this graduation, but we are really probably picking the 5. So 3 of them in our partner companies. One company is building their own management infrastructure for microfinance institutions, and one of their products, it's Ikimina, you were talking about, it's a US-based company. So, and then, what happens most of the times is to say, hi guys, by the way, there are guys who understand these types of work, maybe we can fill the position, or maybe apprenticeship, internship, or a job, depending on the level of expertise. Again, another company is in logistics, but mainly into truck-related transport models, and also in-house. And I know from the feedback, from what we hear, like even what you know, the people who work for Rembo, they are in a good culture, BK. But again, as a startup, I'm sure that we have been getting positive feedback among our employees in-house, and we have to probably also get some of maybe the 2 in-house as well in our opportunities to make sure that we keep growing together. But my challenge to you is always, and as I said the time I visited you, maybe you joined this program thinking that maybe you will be a software developer. And then you are seeing that maybe it seems to be complex, as some of you said. There are many multiple projects to explore, maybe being a product manager, being a project manager, being more of a documentation, probably writer, something like that. There are many opportunities in this space which we have to explore. And finally, many companies now are really now requesting us that, guys, we need people who are friendly with productivity tools. I'm talking about Notion, ChatGPT is around, ClickUp. I have seen that you use Slack on a communication, which is good. Now on your resume or CV, make sure that you highlight that you are really friendly to the use of these tools, because most of these software-based jobs and projects are really being enhanced by these productivity tools. And no one really who has the time to keep probably reminding you that, you know what, I have to make sure that I'm going to run a ClickUp instead of maybe starting even the job on day one. So then as I conclude, finally, I think we have the exciting things which are coming from Murava very soon. We are going to be launching more of skills competitions and also hackathons, especially in tech, digital media and communication and the data analysis, and which will be being the intro points to enabling now talents maybe to be vetted and even tested right away, so that we can have in our hub and then we supply them easily. And I think that will be really partnering with most of these guys, and even as we partner maybe in the background in terms of even enabling you to get the trainings. And I'm sure that I'm here with some of the guys from Murava who are at the back. Maybe if you always see me, you can probably even reach to them, because most of the times are the ones even who are hiring at the intro level point. So I think that maybe we can connect after the event. And that's it. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much, Prevents, on behalf of Umrava Work. You've had the opportunities as mentioned. And that's, if I may say, that is from Umrava Work. And we have more, maybe we may have more from IGIRE, Health Technologies, other tech companies that are here. So graduates, later feel free to connect, to interact, to network with all these people you're seeing around. You may land on your dream job today and even right now. So as we are trying to catch up with time, I would have given all of them time to speak, but we are late, we are running late. So let me welcome Jean-Jacques to give us our remarks on behalf of IGIRE RWANDA. And what he will do is to also go ahead and invite the ambassador from the Embassy of Israel in Rwanda to also give his remarks as he goes ahead to give the certificates, and then later we shall cut cake and conclude and have pictures. Yeah, so keep around, we are almost getting there. Bravo work. You've had the opportunities as mentioned, and that's, if I may say, that is from Murava Work, and we have more, maybe we may have more from IGIRE, Health Technologies, other tech companies that are here. So graduates, later feel free to connect, to interact, to network with all these people you're seeing around. You may land on your dream job today and even right now. So as we are trying to catch up with time, I would have given all of them time to speak, but we are late, we are running late. So let me welcome Jean-Jacques to give us remarks on behalf of IGIRE RWANDA. And what he will do is to also go ahead and invite the ambassador from the Embassy of Israel in Rwanda to also give his remarks as he goes ahead to give the certificates, and then later we shall cut cake and conclude and have pictures. Yeah, so keep around, we are almost getting done.
Murakoze cyane Claire. Uyu munsi muri IGIRE Rwanda turishimye cyane kubera ko abana bacu bakuze, ntago bacutse ariko bageze ku gihe cyo gufata imfashabere. Abana bakiri batoya, ubu umuntu yabaha inshyushyu, yabaha igikoma, hari aho bageze, biradushimishije cyane. Dushimire rero abantu baje kwifatanya natwe, dushimiye by'umwihariko abafatanyabikorwa bacu, ambasade ya Israeli yaduteye inkunga y'amafaranga, tubakomera amashyi. Ibyo dukora urebye bikenera amafaranga menshi tudashobora kubona twebwe ubwacu, rero iyo tubonye abantu badushyigikira biradufasha kugira ngo dukore ibyo tugomba gukora. Kandi dushimiye umurava baje kwifatanya natwe, dushimiye irembo, dushimiye Hence Technologies, Hence AI, dushimiye abafatanyabikorwa bose baje gufatanya natwe kugira ngo dutere imbere nk'igihugu. Ni byiza ko twese dukorera hamwe, hari ushaka abakozi, hari ushaka abantu h'akazi, ariko hari n'ubigisha. Ni byiza rero ko twe twigisha umuntu tukamwigisha neza, utanga akazi nawe akagaha umuntu ugashoboye, kuko umuntu wize akiga nabi birangira agiye kuba umu influencer kuri Twitter cyangwa ahandi, sibyo? Aba influencer benshi barize ariko ntabwo babasha gukora ibintu navuga biri technical. Ni byiza rero ko nk'abakobwa ndetse n'abasore bari kurangiza muri porogaramu yacu, ni byiza ko ibyo mwize bidapfa ubusa. Ntabwo tubabwiye ngo mujye mu rugo mujye kureba za filime, ibyo ni uburangare kandi mwaratakaje umwanya w'ubusa, ntugire icyo bamarira. Ibintu mwize birahenda cyane, kandi ababyize bakabijyamo ubuzima bwabo bwarahindutse ndetse bahindura n'ubuzima bw'abatuye igihugu cyacu. Muzi irembo ukuntu ryoroheje ibintu, washabwa serivisi ukayisaba icyumweru cyose, ariko ubu iminota 20 ngewe ngira konte mu irembo mba nayibonye, biroroshye. Rero ibi byose rero ni ukugira ngo dufatikanye guteza imbere igihugu, ariko tunafatikanye kwiyubaka nk'abanyarwanda. By'umwihariko rero dushimiye ababyeyi, ngira ngo muzi ko abana banyu hari igihe bataha saa 3 z'ijoro bagatinda cyane. Ikoranabuhanga niko rimera, urakora waba ugiye gutaha bigapfa, ukajya gushakisha aho byapfiriye nyine ugasanga ni ikibazo. Ariko tubashimiye ko mwabashyigikiye mukabaha ibyo bari bakeneye kugira ngo baze, kandi tubashimiye ko muzakomeza kubashyigikira. Abakobwa cyane cyane ni byiza ko bashobora gukora imirimo yo mu rugo, ndetse n'abahungu bagomba kuyikora. Byari byarabaye iby'abakobwa gusa, ariko n'abahungu mujye mufasha bashiki banyu. Ariko noneho nk'ababyeyi turabasaba ko mudufasha kugira ngo ntimwumve ko umukobwa ari we woza amasahani, akaba ari we uteka, akaba ari we ukora ibintu byose. Niba nta mukozi mufite mu rugo, mufite abana 3, umwe niyo yoza isahani, undi yoza isafuriya, undi akora ikindi, kugira ngo bitware umwanya muke abone n'umwanya wo gukora ibindi bifite akamaro nk'ibi ngibi. Bifata umwanya munini, abenshi barara bakora kubera ko ariko bimeze. Rero hari ababura amahirwe kubera ko bata umwanya mu mirimo yo mu rugo cyangwa se ibindi bidafite akamaro cyane. Ni byiza ko dufatikanya tukaborohereza. Rero aho mwigiraga Kacyiru harafunguye, hari interinete kugira ngo muze mubikoreshe igihe mushakiye. Rero ntabwo twifuza ko hari uzavuga ngo yabuze interinete cyangwa ibindi bintu. Harafunguye kugira ngo mukomeze mutere imbere. Ikindi cya nyuma ni uko amakoranabuhanga mwakoze tuzakora uko dushoboye agakoreshwa akagirira abantu akamaro. Abantu bagatangira gukoresha ikimina, abantu bagatangira gukoresha mamakeya, ndetse na biriya byo mu bwikorezi rusange tugatangira kubikoresha kugira ngo bitugirire akamaro. Ndashimira abantu bose baje kwifatanya natwe, nkaba mbasaba ko mwakomeza gushyigikira abana b'abakobwa mu ikoranabuhanga. Guhera ku wa mbere icyumweru gitaha ni konje, ariko twabonye umufatanyabikorwa, tugiye gukora porogaramu tuzigisha abana ngira ngo ni 120 n'umwaka wose. Twabonye inkunga y'amacomputers, hari ababaga batayafite bikababana ikibazo. Ubu rero noneho tugiye kugera ku mwanya mwiza, bitangiye kuryoha, kandi nimuva hano umuntu ufite umwana warangije segonderi cyangwa kaminuza amurangire, kuko amahirwe menshi arahari kugira ngo abana bige ikoranabuhanga kandi bamenye kurikoresha mu buzima bwabo bwa buri munsi. Ndashoje, Imana ibahe umugisha, mpamagara ambasaderi kugira ngo naze atubwire ubutumwa yaduteganyirije, hanyuma duhite tubashyikiriza amasertifika yabo. Ndabashimiye cyane.
Thank you. Thank you, JJ. Good to see you, Vivance, and the rest from Irembo and others. So I'm here because I am passionate about quality education and practical education, and I'm here because I am passionate about empowerment of women and gender equality. That's first thing I want to say. And that's why actually we connected with Jean-Jacques, I think it was 3 years ago, even more. So this is the second cohort that I support as an embassy, because it's part of what we do to connect empowerment of women and quality education. It's part of my goals of the embassy. And I think it's getting better and better, JJ, who is now engaging in his phone for some reason. It's getting better and better every cohort, because every time I see more employers coming to the graduation, congratulations for that. And thank you for coming, because this is really part of, important part of this whole project. And I hear from you that 85% of the graduates are employed, which I think you can clap for that. Really very good. So I'm very happy that the budget I gave for this cohort, part of what you needed, anyway, was rightly used in the right way. And I'm very happy and, to connect with you as always and in the future. I wish you all the best. Do very good projects, and I wish you to be employed very quickly, because this is the challenge of Rwanda. We have too many unemployment, about I think 20% or so for youth, even more. So we need to decrease it. So I wish you a good long weekend, rest a bit, and then be ready to start working. Okay, thank you. Now you yeah. Please.
Your Excellency Ambassador, as you're still here, I think you're going to hand the certificates. If you allow me, you can stay here. I will help you. Thank you. So, of course, our students, we go home with some certificates. Abanyeshuri bacu barasubira mu rugo bafite ibyemezo byerekana ko barangije ino program. That's why we are going to be on time of handling certificates. So the way we are going to do it, so we'll be having His Excellency Ambassador, Dr. Ronnie Adam, so he'll be here, and he'll be the one handling certificates, and also we'll be having Vivency, CEO of Muravar, also here for the picture, but also we'll be having Poet, Head of Culture and People at Irembo, and Jean-Jacques, of course. So all of them will be here, and then Aris will be having certificates, reading the names, and Aris will hand the certificate to His Excellency Ambassador, and then they will call you. If they call your name, come here, right? Cool.
Aimé Anne Musabwe. Niwemfura. Manzi Are Patrick, munyeshuri. Albert Niyikiza. Ange Marie Happy Gikundiro, please hurry up. Angelique Uwimbabazi. Please hurry up. Angelo Christia Gatete Ishema. Benigni Abineza. Benita. Brice Kelly. Karim Umbereye. Please hurry up. Serine Delphine. Doreen. Edin Zobarinda. Fabiola Abahuje. Giselle Usamawe. Gloria Umutoni. Marie Immaculée Imanishimwe. Kenneth Bizimana. Letitia Nikuzwe. Pierre Celestin. Prosper. Robert Hakuzimana. Rosine. Sandrine Umukiza. Suavis Keza Ndatinya. Giraneza Kanyana. Marquise Mugwaneza. Grace Munezero. Elvis Mugisha. Edith Nyiransengimana. Martin Dusengimana, Pacific and Izihire, Ishimwe Axel, Uwonkunda Aria.
So before they go to sit, they will have their group photo. So they can maybe try to balance the background. So the camera team can take their group photo. So after that group photo, we shall have the next photo will be with the CEO of IGIRE RWANDA with each of you, each one, yeah, of you. So the first one can be the ambassador, followed by, yeah, the rest as we proceed. Okay, the next. Yeah. So IGIRE RWANDA team, you should also be coming in front for your group photo. IGIRE RWANDA team.